In today's video, I'll be showing you how to mirror an Android screen to your PC without rooting your device, and you can do this on Linux, Windows and on Mac. But before we begin, please like this video and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. So a while back, the only way to mirror an Android device's screen was if you had it rooted, but those days are now long gone, and as long as you have an Android version 5.0 or later, you can easily mirror your Android screen using these simple methods. To do this, we'll use an open source application called Screen Copy, and there are two ways to do this. You can either use USB or wirelessly over TCP/IP. This application provides display and control of Android devices connected on USB or over TCP/IP, and it does not require any root access, and it works on Linux, Windows and macOS. So it focuses on the following features. Number one is lightness, where it natively displays only the device screen. Number two is performance. It provides 30 to 60 frames per second, and also the quality it provides only 1080 or above. It has low latency, which is between 35 and 70 ms. It has a low startup time, which takes about 1 second or less to display the first image, and it also provides non-intrusiveness, whereby you don't have to install anything on your Android device. So the requirements for this to be successful: you need an Android device with at least API 21, which is equal to Android 5.0, and you also have to make sure you have enabled ADB debugging on your device. So ADB stands for Android Debug Bridge, and it is a versatile command line tool that lets you communicate with the device. So in our case, it will be our Android device communicating with our PC. And lastly, on some devices, you may need to enable an additional option to control your screen using your keyboard and your mouse. So when it comes to installation on Linux, it is available on all Linux distributions, so on Debian and Ubuntu. You can install it from apt, but it's only available for Ubuntu 20.04. So to install on Ubuntu 20.04, I'll open my terminal and do a sudo apt install screen copy. That is for Ubuntu 20.04. If you have Ubuntu 18.04 and below, this will not work, so you'll install it from snap. So you just do a sudo snap install screen copy, then you run it. Mine is already installed. So in Windows, for simplicity, there's a pre-built archive with all the dependencies, including ADB, and also you can install it using Chocolatey, which is the Windows package manager. So you just do a choco install screen copy or choco install ADB if you don't have ADB yet. You can install it also in Scoop. And in macOS, the application is available in Homebrew, so you install it using brew install screen copy. And for Linux, Windows and macOS, you can also build the app manually. So to build your app manually, just go to this GitHub page and you follow the instructions according to whichever OS you're running, and I'll leave the link in the description. So to run this application, you open your terminal and you type in screen copy, but this is after you have enabled USB debugging on your Android device. So I'll just connect mine so that I can show you how you can enable it. So you'll type in screen copy as I've done, and then you hit enter, and it will bring up a prompt on your phone. So you select OK so that it can connect. So mine has connected. So to enable USB debugging, this is my home screen, so I'll go to settings. So to enable USB debugging, you go to the bottom to developer options, and if it is not enabled on your device, or maybe it's hidden, so I'll go to developer options, and then you scroll down to the debugging section and you enable USB debugging as I've done. That is all you need to do, and then you'll now run screen copy as I've done here on my terminal, and then the prompt that will appear on your phone, you just click OK, and it will connect. Yeah, so it is as simple as that. And then you can also connect it. This was via USB, so you can also connect it wirelessly. So to connect it wirelessly, I will close this window. Yeah, so this is my home screen. If you're interested in knowing how I got this kind of home screen, you can DM me on Instagram and I'll get back to you. Yeah, so now I'll go to do the wireless, so I'll just close it. And then for wireless, you connect your device to the same Wi-Fi as your computer, and then you get your device IP address. So we'll connect again, just to show you how you get your device IP address. So again, you go to settings, and then you scroll down to about phone, and then you check the status. So here's my IP address, 192 blah 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 29. And then next you'll enable ADB over TCP/IP on your devices. So you'll enable ADB over TCP/IP on your devices using this command, ADB TCP/IP 5555. You run it, and then it shows restarting in TCP mode, and then you'll get a prompt on your phone. You press OK, and then after that you unplug your Android device. You unplug the USB. You will connect your device using ADB Connect, and then your IP address, and then the port number, which was 5555. And then you hit enter. It will show it is connected, and then you will run screen copy as usual, and it should work. Yeah, so it has brought up my screen. For mine, I didn't have to configure anything extra for my mouse to work with my screen, but for some PCs you might have to configure that. Yeah, so there are a couple of options that you can use to modify your screen. So to see them, you just type screen copy and then --help, and you'll see all the options available. So there are changes that you can make to this window, including you can change your window title, you can change the rotation, you can also have it in full screen. You can either use a command or you can just maximize it like that. You can also change the position and the size, you can make it borderless, and you can also make it always on top, so that whenever you're using it and you open another window, it does not get minimized. Yeah, so to see all these configurations and extra things you can do to this screen, you can always go to their GitHub page, which I'll link below in the description, and you can play around with it as much as you want. So, and screen copy you can also connect it to it via SSH. Yeah, all that and more, you can find it on their GitHub page, which I link in the description below. Yeah, so that was all for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, you subscribe, and you share it with your friends. And I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, this is my Instagram page. You can follow me on there. This is my username. So I post a lot of content here that I don't make videos about, so you can follow me to continue learning more before I post my next video.